Welcome to tutorial number 8 on urban network analysis. In this tutorial, we'll look at baking our analysis colour to our points and how to actually export to PDF. We want to start with the files we set up in the previous tutorials. So this includes a layer with our buildings, a layer with our road networks, a layer with our fresh produce, a layer with our grid, and then the intersections that we use to make the grids, which we won't be needing for this tutorial. So the first thing we're going to do again is add our curves to the network. So you click on the Add Curves, click and drag to select all of your network, press Enter. And so that's adding to the network. These crosses indicate where the network does not connect to anything else. And they're only showing up right at the edges of our network, so that's fine. The next thing we want to do is turn on our buildings and select Add Origins, click and drag to select all of our buildings and click Enter twice. You can see that the blue connections have joined all of the buildings to the network. Next thing we want to do is to go into Fresh Produce, select Add Destinations, select all of our fresh produce and press Enter twice. So you can see these have connected to the network in red. We're just going to clean up our graphics a little bit. So if we go into the graphic options, we want to turn nodes off, which will turn off the black nodes. We want to turn off the dot connections. We also want to turn off dot labels, and we might change our colors to rainbow whilst we're in here and click Enter. So the next thing we can do is turn off fresh produce, and then we want to run a centrality indices. So click Enter for the origins, enter again for the destinations, and then we'll turn off reach and straightness and make our search radius, we might make it 2000 meters just to see the difference. In my other tutorials, I've used 1500 meters. So click OK, or Enter, sorry. And here it is. So if we turn on our buildings, we can actually see that it's picked up every building in the suburb, whereas I think with the 1500 meters down in this bottom corner, these ones weren't picked up. So what we might do now is look at how you can actually bake the colors of these onto our building points. So if we turn our buildings on, they're underneath the dots. And what we want to do is select Bake Weight Color. So if we select that and we turn our buildings off again. So to make this visual go away, what we can do is turn our fresh produce on, select Remove Destination, so that's a right click, and then click and drag to select them all. And now to see if the bake has worked, we'll turn off our fresh produce and turn our buildings back on. And you can see that the colours of this analysis have actually baked into each of the dots to show it's the analysis. So to then export this as a PDF, we go to File and Print. And then you can set up your document. So you can set it up at what size you want, set it up as landscape. And then what we want to do is select Display Color, and this will show our actual analysis in here. And then we can press Print. And then it'll give you a option to save it as a file. And if you click Save, then you should be able to, if you click Save, then you should be able to find that in your files. So here is our exported analysis in a PDF form. See some of my other tutorials for more information on how to run urban network analysis in Rhino.